What's going on, Jerome's? Tomorrow, Netflix debuts a new docuseries tomorrow called Quarterback, and it chronicles the 2022 season of Kirk Jerome, Kirk Cousins, and two other jabronis, or Patrick Mahomes and Marcus Mariota. And it's going to be fascinating. I mean, Kirk Cousins last year and the Vikings' magic carpet ride, disappointment in the playoffs. It is what it is. Mahomes and the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. Marcus Mariota got benched, and just going through all that drama, and I think this is going to be really good. I think, honestly, this is going to be a groundbreaking docuseries, and I think that it's really going to set the precedent and set the standard for documentaries going forward. So I'm really hyped up about it. They released a extended 4-minute preview, and we want to go through some choice Kirk Cousins parts. So Kirk Cousins, he actually opens the action. Establishing shot, Minneapolis, Minnesota, around Christmas time. Reading a book to his kid, Sport SI, big book of facts. Why does the NFL have so many rules against hitting quarterbacks? And it goes into blah, 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 blah. And then it gets into the importance of the quarterback and all that stuff. Also, that's an awesome football. Although, it's sort of shaped like a rugby ball. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, and it goes through a bit of a montage. And Kirk took some horrific shots last year. I mean, Kirk doesn't get enough credit for being an extremely durable quarterback, knocking on all the wood. But, I mean, some of these shots that he took, just obviously every single quarterback takes them every single game. But, I mean, these dudes are tough to get up after that, man. You have 6'4", 6'5", 300-pound mofos just completely trying to cave in your chest cavity, and you just get up, and then you drop a dime on the next play. It's crazy. 40 seconds later. It's crazy, man. And, of course, Peyton Manning, Omaha Productions, produced this, so he's inserting himself in the documentary. And Kirk Cousins, I got 3 words for you. You like that? It's great. I mean, I love summer, and especially here in the great state of Minnesota. Summer is beautiful, and we don't get a lot of it, but I'm ready for football, man. Just like a crisp autumn day. Or, the fox and the stupid robot, Cletus, doing a dance. Let's go. Speaking of let's go, golly. Gosh, golly. All that stuff. And Kirk dressed up like Matthew Lesko, the guy that sold those books where you can get grants from the government and stuff, playing Jenga. It's fantastic. It's good stuff, man. I love going to war with you guys, man. And obviously, this is just a short preview, but I think you're going to get a real behind-the-scenes look. I mean, this team is bought in. I mean, Kirk Cousins is their leader, and this team does love Kirk. And it's not a show. It's not an act. And it did seem like the first couple of years when he was here, 2018, 2019, it felt like he was like the transfer kid in high school. And no one really knew what to do with him, right? And it was more like, because 2017, I mean, the Vikings NFC title game, all that stuff, this is a veteran-laden team. So Kirk Cousins coming on into this locker room, like he wasn't going to step in to be a leader. There was going to be a process. And then eventually a lot of those veterans were removed from the team and then reduced down, and Kirk earned his leadership role. And now, I mean, this is Kirk Cousins' team. It really is. And he talks about to whom much given, much is required. And it goes through his whole routine. By the way, Kirk Cousins getting into a bathtub in a beanie, just looking like Greg Louganis, all that stuff, man. Looking like a dollar store Michael Phelps. So TCO Performance Center Bar and Grill has everything, man. Absolutely everything. And Kirk waxed philosophically. It is an incredible privilege to be a pro quarterback in this league. Also, I want to know what is going on with the background, because this is like this is probably like the first image you get from like the random photo licensing place, and just like, hey, football spotlights, there we go. I don't know, just do a blank screen. Just do a blank screen, man. And then Kirk recapping Thanksgiving, all that against the Patriots, come from behind win, all that stuff. And then Kirk, when I initially saw this looked like a miniature submarine, and I was just like, don't do it, Kirk. Is that too soon? Crawling into skin. So Kirk hopping into a hyperbaric chamber. I mean, I feel like most players need a hyperbaric chamber to just get through pain management throughout the season, or like what a lot of players do, weed. Although I have no issue with it. I mean, players should be allowed to smoke or ingest HTC and CBD to be able to manage some of the pain. Now, I don't peg Kirk as a smoker, but also August 1st, who knows? Who really knows? Maybe he'll celebrate his birthday. I don't know. Anyways, that gets into Kirk doing the dance. Kirk Thuggins, Kirk O'Chains, the birth. That was a high watermark of Vikings fans' relationship with Zadarius Smith, by the way. That was peak oil. And then, yeah. And then it's going to cover the Colts' historic come-from-behind win. Maybe it won't cover, like, hey, why are you down 33-0 at halftime at home to the freaking Colts and Jeff Saturday? But it's whatever. And then it's so funny, man. Like, so Kirk low-key does model a lot of his game in his life after Tom Brady. So it talks about the Brady diet. Also, Tom Brady famously does a lot of brain training games, and he does that. So I assume that's what's going on here. Keeping Kirk's reaction time sharp, decision-making, etc. Hopefully do a little bit better on 4th and 8. Got him. It's not his fault, though. But, the whole thing about behind the scenes. By the way, I assume this is his office at home. What's the deal with his lamp? This looks like a candelabra. It looks like that if a witch came in out of the cold, we denied her food and shelter, she would transform this house and this lamp would become alive. That's all. That's all, man. But I'm super excited for this. I think this is going to be an absolutely groundbreaking documentary. And this, following Kirk and, to a degree, Mahomes and Mariota. Just fantastic. I think this is going to be really, really good. I'm super fired up. First episode drops on Wednesday the 12th, so go check that out tomorrow. But your thoughts are thoughts. Reaction to the extended preview of Quarterback, the Kirk Cousins documentary, with 2 other guys in there as well. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.